Now let me see if I go live. If I join back in here. Don't even give me the option to ask. Well, let me see. I just requested.
You should go away.
I just requested you.
I said the Facebook one's still going, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's we just gotta go like that. Look, just take them two like that, and then we go. We'll have the comments from this here, and I guess you just came out of the one on here. Hold it, and then we can go because the echo gone. No, you gotta send Unified Radio one of the request. Colin, you gotta send Unified Radio a request.
I did. Did it say like something?
There you go. You back in.
Yo.
There you go. Echo again. This will be good. Take the motherfucking go back live from our brand. Take let's leave them out there. All phones. Just at a 1 gram. But we still won't get on. See what I'm saying? Take the phone out there. Okay. All right. Well, okay. I don't know. Okay. I'm not getting no traffic from. I'm trying to get them to the. All right. Whatever y'all want. Let's do it. Let's do it because it's like what I do. You ready? Let's go. That's why we got to do shit early, man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Fuck what they can see. I hope this is last minute shit. How you looking? You ready? Flashes on. I don't know what's this. I don't know. So the gram is no gram. And the Facebook is live, right? Mm-hmm. Just go in and make the shit over. And let's start over. I'm just waiting for the Facebook shit to come up live.
The Facebook up. You can hear clearly. All right, bet. Toya best if you can hear clearly out the Facebook.
Okay. It ain't Facebook ain't coming up in mine. It ain't up there.
Niggas on there now.
You gotta go to the Facebook page and then click on the link to click in the live.
Hey.
Or go back to the old link because he never came out of it. So it should be up in your thing. Mm-hmm.
We're about to be right with y'all, man. That's 2 people.
If locked up R. Kelly, that's your baby daddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
This shit not going. This is the original doing. I gotta share this, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Copy. So I gotta copy link and send it.
Yeah.
No, I got it. Let's see.
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get started.
Well,
I'm laughing at your angry ass.
man, this shit irritating the fuck out of me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn.
So you ready? We can start.
Yeah.
All right. So
Everything's ready.
There's no echo. Everybody good?
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody good? A couple more people come on in. A lot of people texting me saying,
Oh.
come on, black people, get it together. Y'all see me on the phone. Don't
Share the post.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm together. They already know I got an attitude problem.
Share the post. Share the post.
What?
No.
You seen something?
Mm-mm. I'm good.
Everybody's good. Everybody's Gucci. Everybody's Gucci.
So he waiting on me.
Everybody's Gucci.
Yeah, he waiting on you to start.
Yeah, we starting. Everybody, I apologize for the technical difficulties.
Yes.
This shit is a mess. This social media stuff. That's why y'all gotta come to UnifiedRadio.tv. That's why y'all gotta come and get off this social media shit. There's no cancellations over there. But check it out. Y'all know why we're here. Y'all know why we're here. I'm about to get this shit started. Conway, we good? Everybody energy is right.
Yeah.
Fletcher's energy is right. My energy is right.
You sure?
I still got an attitude, but my energy is right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh man, so I can get into this whole R. Kelly shit.
You died?
This shit just sitting there was getting high. Motherfucker just sitting there. The battery charged. This nigga's just sitting there. Go ahead, nigga.
No. I want you right, brother. I want you right.
Yo,
Niggas
this shit.
Niggas
Oh
can
my
still
God.
fucking hear you. Like,
I know. It don't matter.
This is real shit. Like, this is real shit. Like, this isn't a Hollywood production. Like,
Y'all, see this cake.
they should be used to this bad shit. They got Boost Mobile. They should be used to this cricket wireless shit, man. We coming.
Oh, while I'm waiting anyway, I just want to try to find out. Like,
Do your thing.
What you say?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just. Are you done yet?
go ahead, do your shit. What the fuck that was shit doing?
All right. Well, the topic today, anyway, the shit is gonna be about R. Kelly. We sharing some different point of views from the fucking from public, from the masses standpoint, and it's some shit that I want to dive into.
I don't really care too much about R. Kelly. I just care about the phony people on social media throwing rocks in the glass house.
But that's what we
Because
talk
I
about.
know I went to school with a lot of y'all, and I know in high school your baby daddy was at least 37 years old. I know this coming to pick you up. Like, I know this. I know it. And we need some accountability today. We need some accountability.
Okay.
We need some accountability. But yo, before you wanna divulge into R. Kelly right now? You wanna get that? You wanna get the facts off first? Because I know you're a facts guy. You like me, I'm gonna be very like
No, man, I'm gonna wait because the whole psychology thing about it is there's some stuff that's not addressed yet with this generation. I think the next generation behind us will deal with the issue, but our generation is not mature enough yet.
You gotta unpack that for me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it. So what you mean?
So they're not mature enough yet to handle that conversation when it's dealing with trauma. When it's dealing when men deal with trauma. Like,
So
I'm not saying that he shouldn't have got punished, because he definitely should have got punished. But they extremely they fucked that man raw. like seriously, with no
Don't say fuck no raw.
with no mental help for his issue.
All right, so
No mental health for his issue, because when we first saw him talk, what did he say? How old is young really? That right there was a clear sign to me that this nigga don't even realize.
that was in a song?
No, what I'm saying is that he didn't know what he was doing was wrong. Like, he really asked that question. I know when we see society see a grown ass man and they automatically think, well, you're a man, you're supposed to know, like, you know better. That's what I thought too, until later on when they interviewed his brother in jail. And his brother said that his older sister used to make both of them do oral sex on her and other shit. So he was a kid that was getting molested by his older sister for a long ass time. And then he became famous as a teenager, 18 to 19, still dealing with that trauma. And then what did he do? Inflict the same trauma that he experienced on the other victims.
Okay.
That's why he couldn't rationalize what the fuck he was doing.
I'm gonna get. I understand that logic, but he's still old enough to do right.
No. Listen,
he's still old enough. We all had shit happen to us, man.
That's why I say at certain points, what we do with men, we always go, okay, well, you should know better at that age. Yeah, I know better, you know better, but that don't mean that every single person that deals with trauma the same way, and we know that. But men don't get the benefit of the doubt. Like, that nigga really didn't understand that the shit that he was doing. He knew some shit he was doing was wrong. But as far as dealing with younger women, that motherfucker couldn't rationalize. Holding big women against his hostage, I'm quite sure he know ain't supposed to do that.
I don't think all that shit true.
I'm just saying, if that's the case. But I'm talking about actually dealing with them. And then even as a kid, you had other adults that was aiding him, helping him do it, parents bringing kids to him, and nobody saying something was wrong.
Well, I will say this. If I was him, I'd have been singing like a fucking canary.
They hear echo.
It's off now.
On Instagram.
I took it off, but I turned it off.
What?
My Instagram.
Okay.
All right, bet. So no echo, right? No echo, right? No echo.
They said he never got the help he needed for what he went through.
Yeah, Who said that?
Toya Best on Facebook.
He never got the help for what he went through.
Yeah. As far as anybody that's watching it, she said it's good, man. I guess when you cut yours off, the echo went out. That's why I said next time when we end up doing lives like this, that shit just needs to be in
this is very unconventional from us. If you ever heard a pod or watched a pod from us, like shit.
If you want to tune in to
our shit is very clean. This live Facebook shit is different.
Unified Radio page.
This live shit is very different. Like, this is uncharted territory for us, because we usually don't do this live shit. Only because it's like a cop out. You know, we really got put money in editing our shit. We don't just sit in our kitchen like a lot of y'all do, talking about you do a podcast.
Yo, Rob, you're going off.
I'm just saying, like, you sitting in the studio.
Yeah, they know that shit. They watch it, y'all.
Shit takes time, effort, and money.
They watch it, y'all.
Sitting in your bathroom as you wipe your ass, telling somebody you do a fucking podcast is a disrespect to an entrepreneur like me and my guys. As you see, where the fuck we at? This shit on the walls.
Yeah, so
rent they hitting. No. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that energy out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta keep it real. Because I got a good friend of mine, like, yo, y'all do that shit for real over there. Yeah, it's called entrepreneurship. Like, this is what it's called. Like, you just don't jump on live and start talking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all do. But this is unconventional for us, and we just did this for y'all for real. That's all.
No bugging. But
seriously, but that was so serious. But How you feeling? Like you feel like yo got a fair conviction though? Like a fair,
I don't really
fair
think
trial?
I don't really think he got a fair trial.
I don't think he got a fair trial. What you think, Flash? You got a
No,
fair
he didn't
trial?
get fair trial. He was already convicted. The trick nowadays with celebrities, and it seems like a lot of black celebrities, they convict you by public opinion.
Oh yeah.
So you don't get a chance to have a trial the correct way because they didn't already publicize everything all the way across the board. And technically, you ain't supposed to know nothing about anything until the case is going on.
Yo,
Right, and that's why I said
and
that.
it's not copping the juice for him.
That I mean, that's why I say that it's fucked up because all right, like you know when the world fucking knows something and start having a judgment against you, you could be fucking right. You're wrong in everyone's eyes. You can't really have a fucking jury go up there and say they're gonna be non-biased to what the fuck the act is because everybody up on that fucking stand probably had a daughter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's motherfuckers who have daughters that's like, oh fuck him, but never fucking heard or seen anything. Like the only thing they going on by is what's being said at that moment. Like they not going into the facts of yo was molested as a child. They not going into the facts that a motherfucker came out and said that he needed help and wanted help and the team didn't give him the help but just gave him more young bitches.
Well, you know what I mean. Once the well ran dry for him, a lot of people wasn't there. Like when he was at the top of his game, we all playing his records, and he controlled radio. There's so many people that financially benefited off of him. So those people that, what's the word, coerced or abated, whatever the fuck the terminology is, that helped him do this. See, this is the thing. What people don't know about the term racketeering is just a fancy term to say organized crime. That's all racketeering is. So in order for the shit to be organized, you need a team.
And that's the part where I have a problem with this because if you get in charge with racketeering, why is he the only one being charged?
Yeah, and that's when you think of racketeering, right? You thinking about even when it comes to the racketeering sex trafficking, you're taking women across fucking state lines and selling them to other people.
Mm-hmm.
This man was having these bitches for himself, but not only that, like,
but also against their will.
And then I don't want to hear that against their will shit. That shit corny.
No.
Everybody that say against their will, that shit.
I'm not talking about him. I said the trafficking part.
Oh yeah.
Doing it against their
will. Yeah. And that shit went against their will because, like I said, all right, a man like us three in the room, right? And say, bro, like, yo, we out of town. Yo, go grab me some bitches. And you bring back young bitches because he fucked with a lair before. Right? At a young age. And then I go and say, yeah, I made up fake IDs for my bro. And I'm not going on stand because I said, yo, I got them for him. Like, it's not racketeering if you don't have a team. One person can't be a fucking racketeer, bro.
It can't happen. Like one person, I'm telling you, I could God honestly tell you, if it was me and I'm R. Kelly, I'm turning into Nino Brown. I'm standing up on that stand. Go right there. Here you go.
He did it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You think I'm doing this shit by myself? We all benefited. No, we all going down together.
Road managers.
Like this, it's just gonna happen for me.
Road managers getting these chicks in different states, and they saying that it's racketeering, well, sex trafficking because he had different women in different states. But this the shit that's fucking me up because a couple of them that they don't talk about were of age women. They don't talk about them, but they are on his thing. One woman right now is 38. She went to him when she was 25. She was a grown-up, bro. They're not talking about her, but she's in the paperwork.
That sounds like just a bitter ex to me.
And it's just like, I'm not saying like what he did was wrong, but a lot of you motherfuckers, that's what I want to say. A lot of you motherfuckers' grandfathers is fucking pedophiles. A lot of you motherfuckers' fathers is pedophiles. A lot of your uncles are pedophiles. A lot of your gay ass fucking brothers and sisters are fucking pedophiles because they fuck with a lot of young bitches, young niggas, all that. And it's just like, you throw stones at a person because of a celebrity, but won't throw stones at yourself
Now they throwing stones because
He's important.
It's easier. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to sit from your stank ass couch and say, "Yo, this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened." Guess what? Look at your uncle. Look at your brother. Look at your grandfather. If you really feel that way, then I need you to go ahead and turn them in. Let's get some charges brought up because it's a lot of y'all that I went to school with. And I'm gonna tell this is
Yeah. Somebody probably like this. Please, Eric, don't say my name.
all right. So it's a lot of y'all I went to school with, right? And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about being a young man liking females in school that you can't get because a grown man is giving her grown man shit. He's coming to pick her up and cause you on the bus.
Every last one of us was in. Every last one of us in high
Taking
school.
her shopping, we couldn't do it.
You talking right now, and I already know people in my brain right now, and they follow me on Facebook. I'm not throwing their business out there because I still got a lot of people. No, I still got a lot of people.
Yes, say give me that name. I'll tell him.
That still follow me on Facebook, and we live on Facebook, and I'm not throwing nobody's business out there. But some of them watching when we were in high school, they had kids when they were in the 8th grade prior to coming to the 9th grade. And even in 9th grade, when I met them, their child father was out of school.
Yeah,
Or driving the car, picking them up from school.
He was a grown
That's
man.
natural.
And I'm gonna tell you a lot about what makes this R. Kelly shit hit home because of the way that we grew up. A lot of these girls' parents gave their daughter to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
It's like your mother gave you subconsciously to your baby daddy because once she realized you was pregnant, mama said, "Guess what? Ain't nothing I can do now. But y'all been fucking around. Ain't nothing I can do now. Yeah, what's something you can do? That shit called statutory rape. You could have did what you were supposed to do."
But the thing is that the problem with this is that anytime a man gets accused of rape, if you get the thing of rape or even accused of child molestation, it doesn't matter. You're guilty automatically off the allegation. Don't nobody, once you get that label, it doesn't matter what the facts are. Because even if you found not guilty in court or not enough evidence, when you walk around, people still want to look at you as being a rapist or child molester because it's the most disgusting thing you can possibly be as a human being.
Yo, y'all remember, we all seen Belly, right?
Yeah.
Y'all seen Belly.
And DMX definitely.
So the DMX scene, right?
And motherfucker.
And I mentioned this shit before. Like this wasn't put into this movie. This scene wasn't put into this movie by accident. This is coming from an era that we grew up in. He was in the car with the young chick. She could only get a man some top. Couldn't get a man no pussy because
she was underage.
This is what was happening.
In the movie theater, did anybody say anything in the movies?
No, because it was fucking normal.
It was normal. That's why when the whole shit happened with R. Kelly, my grandmother said, I don't see what everybody making a big fuss about. Because that was normal with my generation, my mother's generation, my grandmother's generation. She was like, that's normal. But I said that because over time, when laws change and they make the age 16 to be consent, some states, very few states had 15. But for the most part, they said 16 is consent for a young lady to have sex. Even what's the documentary they did on R. Kelly?
Oh, that surviving R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. At the time when people were watching that, them girls that supposed to have been locked away were of age to legally be at that location. You didn't start finding out later that allegations that he was dealing with them before they turned 16. That's why the police couldn't do anything.
And you know how they grandmother telling the truth? Because, and we're going to stay on cinema. Movie came out 84, 85 called The Color Purple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clan movie, right?
Mm-hmm. Talk that shit.
The greatest movies of all time.
Talk that shit.
Had a scene where Danny Glover goes to the father. I want your daughter. I want that one. Both underage. No, you can't have her. She too fine. She just got a 30. You had a little ugly one down there, though. You know what I'm saying? She was 14, 15. That's what was happening back in the day. Your fathers was trading daughters for goods and resources. Like, this ain't nothing new. So all I'm saying is fathers and mothers trading their daughters for resources, financial resources. This is what the fuck happened. I'm not condoning it.
It's not.
How old is R. Kelly?
50, like 50.
But R. Kelly, that's what I'm saying. But R. Kelly comes from the last generation of that being acceptable to the crossover to a generation of it not being acceptable.
All right, can I ask you a question then? So why the fuck these women love Ron Osley so much? Why is Ron Osley praised? Because R. Kelly, that was his mentor. He had to get it from somewhere, and don't act like don't act like don't act like Ron wasn't fucking these young chicks. Hey yo, hey, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. No, you want to play safe? I'm not here to play safe.
The reason why I'm telling you don't do it because you don't need motherfuckers coming down the line watching shit and then trying to dig and create some shit on some fucking.
Hey, look, dig it for Unified Radio. But look, we just had a show about motherfuckers picking and shooting since selective canceling. If you're gonna cancel one man, Ron Osley was on the Versus, right? You know how many young females I've seen go through Facebook say, "Oh my God, his beard's so pretty and gray. I would fuck the showers over there." And he would. It
was women under 18 that was saying
that's what I'm saying. And he would smash that ass. He would have that cane to tell you your father don't want none of this, and he gonna hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Nick Cannon probably was fucking him too when he was with R. Kelly. I don't care.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I say what I want to say.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I say it and I mean it.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know a chick right now. We was in 9th grade. She fucked somebody in Wu-Tang.
Hey yo, can I ask a question though? But if you're in the 12th grade and you fucking somebody in the 9th grade, was that wrong too?
No, we'll get into that. This is what I'm saying.
I know you. It was Capadonna, wasn't it?
Nah, it wasn't.
Oh,
what I'm saying is,
yo, doing all the slides, guys
that grew up with us had a lot of fucking freedom.
Hold
on, let me get it out.
I get you.
They had a lot of fucking freedom, right? They were out parading in places they're not supposed to parade. You know what I'm saying? Parents knowing like my daughter is down Silver Shadows and she's 15, 16 years old.
Knowing she shouldn't have been
knowing that she's not supposed to be there. Like, we got to stop acting like parents did not turn a blind eye to a lot of women acting grown, a lot of young girls acting grown. So if you come in the club, if I'm of age and I'm in Silver Shadows, we know Silver Shadows is fucking close. But when we were coming up, Silver Shadows popping.
Yeah.
25, 30 years old back in 94, and I'm in Silver Shadows, and this young lady come in, she like, damn, like, you know, she may smell a little young. I do smell a Laffy Taffy on the breath. Or maybe she just had candy in the car. I don't know. But she's in this club. And I know for a fact that this club is 21 and over, and sometimes 25 and older. Are you checking for ID?
They don't, but just that's the thing. You're not this is what you gotta understand about the country that we live in.
Then or now?
No, I'm talking about even now. I'm talking about like definitely now. Within the past, you might as well say, I don't know, fucking 20 years. Almost. Men are held accountable. Women are not held accountable. Only time women are held accountable is if they fuck with children. That's the only time that they held accountable. Men are held accountable in every aspect. That's just like when the dude go, well, I met her in the club. You only supposed to be 21, get in the club. Come to find out, she may be fucking 15. She might be 15 years old. But you know, some of these girls out here fucking look like they fucking 25 because they built like they 25 because of all the fucking chemicals and Similac and shit that being fucking the food we eat, they fully developed at a young age. It was one chick a long time ago. I could have swore down that, I'm not lying to you, she looked like she was 32.
That's a hard life.
That's a hard.
15 and she like 32.
But she was literally 15. It wasn't until she opened her mouth
that you realized
someone else
that she was a child.
Realized that she was a child. Now I'm 19 at the time, but I'm looking and going, she looked at like when I looked, I was thinking, ma'am. But come to find out, she was only 15 years old, but she looked like a grown ass woman.
I mean, you have that, but it's not too many cases where you're gonna run into like
but
that.
Again, but if you mess with a girl in the club, my point I was trying to get to, though,
oh yeah,
that if you mess with a girl in the club thinking that she's old enough, and then it comes to find out that she's not, you still get charged for it.
Yeah.
Which is so.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you thought that she was 21 because she was in the club. They're going to tell you, why didn't you check her ID?
Man, who the
Who
fuck
think check
checking
ID
anybody
when you
ID?
ready to get some
You
box?
know what I'm saying? You drunk online.
You drunk ready to get some
Yeah,
box. She ain't
like,
checking no
you know what
fucking
I'm
ID.
saying? I'm checking to see if I got a condom.
But this the whole thing though. Like I like back to the whole like what he got charged for shit. Like you said, why is no one else being fucking charged for the bullshit? Now, your little brother said R. Kelly was always a fuck nigga with demons on his chest in his closet.
You gotta relax.
Yeah, he's got to relax.
You gotta relax.
He has to relax.
You gotta relax.
He was come on. He was made off of R. Kelly, probably.
You got it.
Nah, he was out.
He was out there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got anybody in that Facebook that want to put their 2 cents in?
Hey, anybody want to put their 2 cents in on the group? Like, I'll send you a link. You come right in this bitch.
All you gotta do is send a request. You can come right on.
You can come right in.
We'd love to hear from a few people, but if not, I know a lot of y'all scared to have this conversation anyway because you're probably sitting right next to the motherfucker you got a child with right now that's 15 years older than you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I already knew what it was. I knew how
But then again,
spicy
but then
this
also,
conversation.
oh yeah, but also it's this married group that I'm actually my best friend let me get into on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like over fucking 40,000 people in that fucking group, and a lot. We had a conversation on the post today about the age gap, and the women in there were saying, "Don't come at me about my relationship because." They are 15 years apart from their husband, saying I met my husband when I was, like 17, 18 years old. They got married within a couple years and they got a family. They've been together for 20 something years. And now the woman is like, down there 40 and the man is fucking like.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, we definitely as a society pick and choose who we want to get. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Come on, man. Russell Simmons. Right?
Hold on. Let me read this comment because before hold that thought real quick.
I got you. Go ahead.
So they said life like shit. Some sure many would send them if they could. What R. Kelly was doing isn't new, and being called out on it isn't new either. It's just being overlooked too long. He's not the only one, and there's women who also should be locked up for doing many things to children as well.
Well, true.
I agree.
You said that they just say well, did he just say Jada Pinkett was fucking one of the crisscross niggas?
But yeah.
Yo, Jada is a whore. Jada fucked him. August Alsina, he was.
But he a grown man though. Like,
Kelly got charged for 28.
I'm just saying, he a grown man. So my thing is like this: take Russell Simmons, right? You met Kimora Lee. She wasn't of age.
Right.
He still was hanging around, waiting for that moment. When she turned 18, boom.
He slid in.
There.
Yep.
This shit is so common. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not condoning the shit because I don't want no little girl. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing about a little girl entices me. You know what I'm saying? A lot about
that's a fact.
A lot of these grown ass women don't entice me. You know what I'm saying? Because they got too much fucking baggage of their own. Like I'm very fucking selective. I try to be discreet as possible, even though people like to pillow talk. But that's a whole nother program. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, this is a whore.
I don't subscribe to that shit. Like I don't get what any man sees in a young girl.
You funny, yo.
Even like a woman that don't have titties.
Hold on. Now.
Hey yo, he's telling the truth though, yo, because he's him.
Okay, but I can be your platonic friend.
But here's the thing.
Intimate though.
But here's the thing that I'll be
like hugging my brother.
Oh.
Once a person turns 16, it's considered consent. I think 16 is still a young age to be making a decision to sleep with some guy that's, even in their fucking 20s. It's like you don't even know yourself yet. but it doesn't matter. By law, you able to get away with that.
And you know, I really wish we had the Google facts on when this shit changed because you know, God rest my grandmother's soul. She had my mother when she was 16.
Yeah.
Grandma was out there on Puerto Rico street. She was out there and nothing-
Eating her
older.
motherfucking rice and beans,
You know what I'm
nigga. You
saying?
heard?
I still don't believe this nigga Puerto Rico.
No, he definitely. Yo, you see his family?
I'm just saying, guys,
That
like,
shit crazy.
It's just.
I think he adopted
Oh,
though.
hold on. I could be adopted. What Toya saying? We got somebody checking in. What Toya saying, Conway? Toya, you should send a request and get in. We want y'all on this.
Yeah, you can. The link is right there. Just click on the link and come in. You feel me?
Instagram.
Tracy 3. What up, Tracy? Tracy 3 on Instagram. Come on over to the Facebook page, man. We'll tag y'all in. I don't got no problem reading y'all comments, but I want to hear it come out y'all.
Come to the Unified Radio
Say out your
Facebook
mouth.
page. If you want to chime in, we'll put you in. We just have an Instagram up for those of you who only deal on Instagram.
Yeah, that's fact. But this shit, for me, R. Kelly got railroaded. Like I'm still not condoning it. I want everybody.
Yeah, we ain't condoning it.
I heard that shit.
Oh my God.
Nobody's defending him.
No.
I think he is of sound mind and body where he could have made the right decision. All them hit records you made, motherfucker, you got a brain somewhere. Somebody should have said something. Because if it was one of y'all, I'm checking that shit. Like,
but you remember,
homie, we ain't, that's not what we're doing.
But that's the thing. The reason why I say that is different for celebrities, because I understand. Like that's why I said, you know, psychology. What do they tell you all the time? If you want to know a person true colors, you got to give them power.
How old was Foxy Brown? What up, Jay?
Yeah, what I'm saying.
hey, yo, leave my nigga out of this, cuz.
You just going off, ain't you?
Yeah.
Because we can't fake it. Like,
So big then.
But what I'm trying to get to is that
What up, Big?
Saying that he was old, that he old enough, you right. But the fact of the matter is that, like I said, he was suffering from trauma himself. He became famous as a kid. And then he was able to get whatever he wanted. R. Kelly had power at a teenage level. When the person has power and able to do what the fuck they want to do, it doesn't change because they get older. Like, and we look at crime, we look at other situations and go, oh, because of a person passed and suffered from trauma, we can relate to that. But it's just a simple fact that dealing with having women be victims is a sensitive topic. So anybody who does, because of the past history, if anybody is accused of doing anything to a woman, you get hung. You don't get a fair trial. The allegation alone is too sensitive to even try to let one motherfucker get away. So they rather let an innocent motherfucker get punished. Not saying R. Kelly. I'm saying the ideology of it. They rather let an innocent motherfucker get punished for a lie than let one victim of abuse suspect get away from being victimized.
My nigga Cuffy said R. Kelly messed up when he got married.
I need.
Hey, Cuffy. Hey, Cuffy. Hit that link, bro, in the joint and come in and see what you want to see, yo. Because that I'm trying to hear what that mean.
We know.
I'm trying to understand what that meant. I'm trying to understand what that meant, Cuffy.
I need to unpack that.
But I will say something though. His wife, she plays both sides of the field too much for me. One minute she hates him. Next minute this bitch singing fucking
I'm still singing "Step in the Name of Love."
Yeah. She starts singing "Step in the Name of Love." Then she like I'm just feel devastated for my kids. Like you were on one of the shows that destroyed them.
And honestly, his children are the real victim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His children are victim too.
And it's so crazy. No, what's so crazy? He has enough sense to not get none of them young joints pregnant.
What I want them to understand about
you get what I'm saying?
Like, this is what I want them to understand about everything. For me, is that we wouldn't have probably even been doing a discussion about this if these things would have happened. If the people who aided in what he was doing got charged and went to trial.
Yeah.
In that case, and then also in the end, like one of the focuses was trying to get this motherfucker some mental health.
Facts.
Because you could tell that he did not
some real
rehabilitation. Go back and watch all his interviews. No guilty motherfucker that know what they doing is going to respond like that. They're not going to say, how old is this really? And just stand right there with a clear conscience and say that. They're not going to choose those words that he chose.
The shit right now, the shit
They're
right
not
now,
going to throw a temper tantrum.
the shit right now with females, it terrifies me. I'm at the point where if you look way too young, like,
no, I know y'all motherfuckers ain't about to say that now, because remember y'all used to get on me when I told you that through my whole life, like I don't.
I'm saying right now.
No, I'm talking about in general. That's why I never initiate and talk to a woman that besides my ex-wife, all the other women after her, I refuse to say something. All the relationships that I've been in, the woman said something to me. Because I would dare say something to a female.
You're a diva. You want somebody
no,
chase you.
No. See what I mean?
Diva ass nigga,
yeah.
Here we go, diva racing.
I deal in the criminal justice system at times, and I've seen too much shit.
Just turned into Law and Order SVU.
Yo, why you got me playing? I'm dead
this
serious.
Shit turned into Law and Order.
I can't be serious with these motherfuckers.
You can't be serious. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Like this shit right here got me terrible. I'm at the point where
yo funny as shit, yo.
A woman ain't go through menopause. I don't even want to know. Well, I need to know if she went through menopause. That mean that coochie got some miles on it. That shit old. I want old coochie from here on. You know what I'm saying? You look anything under 29, I don't want you.
Oh, you want desperate?
A desperate, great. I don't care if you had a hysterectomy, even better. You know what I'm saying? That is an A+ on my list. But who's coming on?
Yeah, I'm trying to see who y'all in here.
Because you know why a lot of y'all won't come on? Because y'all know. No, because they know. They know about the motherfucker they was fucking in high school. They know about their brother, their cousin. They don't want to see. This is the thing. People have selective fucking cancellation. It's a motherfucker you know right now in your family.
They say goodbye, Eric.
You know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucker you know right now in your family that you know back in the day was tagging and bagging. They know.
Facts. Hold up, yo.
They
Hold
know
up.
this.
So there's some fact shit, yo. Treese just said,
"What's up, Latrice?
If you're a parent, why would you allow your underage child be with a stranger? That's the craziest part for me." Facts. And I know what's so crazy for me? Sparkle. Lock that bitch up. Because how you gonna say I seen my niece there with him, but you know she was brought there by her father to help make music. But if you know that he fucking young chicks, how you gonna leave her alone?
Even if you don't know, even if the allegation is there, why would you
my daughter not
do that?
He fucking who? Nah. I'm sitting there with my legs crossed. Sings. You sing, you hit the buttons, bitch, or whatever you do.
Listen, but why does this happen? Because everybody got something to benefit from. Of course. So if they got something to, like they said, everybody got a price.
Man.
Everybody.
Not leaving my kids, bro.
What I'm saying. Most people got a price. And when it comes to money, when people will sell their fucking souls for money. People don't have no
factuals
when it comes to money. Everybody got a price that they willing to do. Like these people were willing to leave their daughter, underage daughter, with a grown ass man and walk away unattended and trust them with her, even during that time when allegations even came out back then here and there.
Yeah, they say you want to let her be with Uncle Jimmy, but you'll let him be with R. Kelly. What the fuck? Yo, everybody talks when the money stop coming. That's a fact.
That's what happened with Bill Cosby. Once Bill Cosby became 80-some years old and he needed pills to get his dick hard, he said, "Yo, I cannot fuck all you chicks no more. The money train is cut off." And you know, guess what they said? "You came and got me in '65 with a Quaker." That's what they
I know what's so crazy about that. How a motherfucker who could walk with a cane, he got you undressed and put clothes back on you and then set you back at the table. He put you back at the table. He put you back at, and see, I'm not laughing at the situation because it's fucked up. But this the thing. How can Uncle Bill, who fucking can't walk with a cane, fuck you, take your clothes off, fuck you, put your clothes back on, and then sit you back at the coffee table and you wake up.
85 years old.
And you wake up.
I'm 40-something years younger than Bill Cosby, and I can't even fuck doggy style. Missionary is all I'm doing. I can't. I don't got it no more.
Hey yo, I wish the fuck to God, yo, that this shit allows
I
me
don't
to
have it. I
take
got
what he
lower
say
back.
and post it like that,
Yo,
bah,
I don't
and
have.
post
I
it
have
up like
lower
that
back
because
issues
there's
and
no
shit.
way, there's no way
like,
you
lay
saying
down,
this shit in real life.
open your legs.
There's no way
I'ma
you
do
saying
all
this shit in real life.
I'm not bending you over. And I don't got time for that shit. That's too much cardio. I got back issues. I'm not dealing with that shit, man. For real. But let's go to these comments. Who's on here? Who's on here? Who's
Yeah.
on here?
Yeah, that's
Instagram.
hold up what they saying.
Hold up.
Yo, they keep saying you done with you, yo.
Toya's done with me.
Cause you
Okay.
wildin', bro.
Toya, I will jump off that ceiling fan right to that pussy. Hey, who else is on here? Let's see. I need y'all to chime in.
Yeah, people. I'm on. Like the link is posted there, man. Talk, y'all
People in
talking
the
y'all
comment
shit.
section,
Come through.
Y'all having fun, but y'all see this is.
They see, you know what it is? The hair not done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the hair not
the
done.
hair not done.
They took their face off.
They in the fucking kitchen and shit.
Already got in the shower.
Flower and shit.
The
Yeah.
lashes on the tape on that nightstand.
That's
And, you know,
flour.
I know what it is.
Flour all on the sink and shit.
They doing
Kids fucking the house up. I understand.
Yo, I need who? Oh no, that's something. The gram live ended. We're gonna have to go back with that.
Yeah.
But yo, Facebook, y'all y'all still tuning in to R. Kelly music though? And that's
Oh, yo, you motherfucking right.
because you know it's people saying cancel that shit too. I'm not. I was just listening to.
Oh, hold on. I'm ready to put the link back up again. Hold on. Don't worry. I'm ready to put
Instagram. Mm-hmm.
the link in the comments.
Please want
But
to come in. That's what I want. I want some of this comment action live. I seen brother Chris just check in.
There you go right there in the link again.
Come on,
click the link.
Come on into this chat.
Click the link.
Come on into this chat. There you go. That's what I want. Instagram shit went off though. It's still on yours?
No, it's over there. You want me to boot it back up?
Yeah. This is the raw show pause that we have ever had. And this shit is fun right here, but I need y'all to start
My man Shannon said the hell with his music and that POS. What the fuck is POS?
What the fuck is POS? Piece of shit?
Oh, that's what you're saying?
He's saying piece. Oh, okay. I mean, that was kind of spicy. Like he got, he directly affected by R. Kelly.
Hey, I'm still listening to Kells, bro. I'm gonna keep it up. 1300. Okay. Hold up.
Who's on? Who's coming on?
Freesbury come in. Hello. Say something. You gotta go on mute.
Unmute your mic. Is she muted?
You.
Come on.
You mute. You gotta unmute yourself.
Shea Rebel said R. Kelly music all day. You damn right. Here we go.
Let's see.
Hold
on. Let me see something.
She got her stuff on mute?
Isn't you can't isn't it? You can't hear me now? But I can't hear you. We hit the it's like a wheel at the bottom, like a settings at the bottom. Hit that and see where it say your yeah. And I got it coming straight out the speaker.
I can't hear her. Can y'all hear Treese on there?
Can y'all hear Treese?
This show is raw as hell.
That's the best shit.
Raw, right.
Jeffrey Leaks in the building. Oh, Jetfly Leak. They can't hear you. Hey, Tree, go out and try to do it again.
I don't think they can hear Tree.
She gonna go out.
No, they said they can't. They said they can't hear her.
Yeah, she gonna go out and try to do it again. Hey, look, when y'all come in, y'all hit the link, right? But make sure that y'all click on the microphone and
I hope you come to throw one of your homegirls under the bus, Trees, because I know one of them.
Look.
that gave up that box.
You still can't.
In 99.
It's still not. You click on your microphone on your phone. Yeah. So we're gonna have to try to do it again.
Damn, we had one. I know Treese was coming in with the thunder.
My man Jetfly said I got all the R. Kelly unreleased songs. Facts.
Man, I'm not.
Hey, look.
I'm not turning R. Kelly off.
That's the thing, right? Why?
We still watching Henry. What is it? Harry Weinstein.
Yeah, Harry Weinstein movies and shit, and y'all still voting for Trump. Y'all still, you know what I mean? Y'all out this bitch hugging Bill Clinton when he walked through the streets and shit.
See, they don't want to talk about that secret island, all of that.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
they over.
Y'all pick and choose.
Pick and choose. Pick and choose. I need somebody hop in this, man. Come through there, man. Like,
we feeling good.
We feeling good. We feeling great. We got 15, 16, 17, 20. Okay, let's get going.
Keep them coming. Come on in. This is what I like.
I got a kid. I forgot kids out here and shit.
This is what I like. We ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I need y'all up on here. Is she back?
No, they ain't back yet. It popped up right there.
Crystal Brown, what did Bill do? Bill Clinton is he an adolescent chaser like the rest of them.
Yeah, they was all in that little shit.
He was like they got this secret island and shit they go to, man. You gotta watch the documentary, man. Men with money and power are the most dangerous shit to females.
They said I don't condone sex offenders acts nor contributions.
Contributions? You said
contributions? I'm trying to.
This
shit's so little, yo. I gotta pause.
He said, I don't condone sex offenders acts nor contributions. It's no longer wanted or needed. I care who it is. How can you sit there and listen to it when the same feelings knowing what he's done? I'm not going through all that. Well, if that's the case, well, we should just turn off the TVs, period.
Right.
And not just R. Kelly, because it's sex offenders in every major industry, whether it's fashion, whether it's music, whether it's TV, whether it's in the NFL. So everybody just might as well shut down and go into.
We don't want to get into all the shit that goes on with underage boys in the LGBTQ community.
Well, the underage boys and girls, especially in the fashion world.
But yes, because they talk about it, with some shit that went on. Remember what happened with I know that's all right. I ain't gonna say that. That man just passed away.
No,
say it.
No, I'm talking Paul Mooney and Richard
Okay.
His son.
All right.
What happened?
That's why Richard Pryor wasn't speaking to Paul Mooney anymore back then before he passed, because he was messing around with his son, his teenage son.
His teenage son condone it?
Look, I'm not
16.
Like, I'm not. Back then the rules were different. Back during them times, the law wasn't 16 back then.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, who have they been convicted? There's been a lot of convictions. It just don't have its notoriety, just like R. Kelly. Like, we gotta stop acting like what happened with R. Kelly isn't normal. It's very much normal. It got heightened because he's R. Kelly. Like, we gotta stop acting like that. Like, we gotta really stop acting like that shit. Like I just don't get this shit. Like,
hell yeah, churches as well.
I don't get this shit. Like, and the funny thing about it, I only see our culture the ones that saying something about it. It's been going on in other cultures. When we come in our culture, we love it.
Because excuse me, like I said, that's one thing we talked about prior to this coming up was look at how society changed. Like Hugh Hefner himself was on what major network that was? Telling when they asked him,
don't talk about the great Hugh Hefner.
They asked him about his sex life and the women that he slept with, and he sat there and said, "I had them all. I had the grandmothers, the mothers, and the daughters."
And
the daughters.
Yo,
and he was looked at as like the
hero.
Man and a hero. Like he didn't get nobody looked at him, twitched their eyes up. What?
Hey, Shannon, come in the group, yo. Say what you gotta say, yo, because like you posting, and I appreciate it because you my guy, bro. But come in, yo, because you're saying that the norm it was the norm at one point in time. Like, let's keep it a buck. Vietnam War, World War One, World War Two, right? These men were leaving to fight for our country. So they was snatching up your grandmother, your great grandmother, your aunts,
You know, people were getting
putting,
married
but they
at
was
like 12 and 13
right,
and
but they
14
was,
back
but they was
then.
putting babies. These grown ass men were putting babies in women that didn't even fucking hit high school yet because they didn't know if they were coming back, and they would try to just leave a fucking memories of them.
But the culture, but that's why I said society was different.
That was the
more,
norm.
It was more acceptable back, more acceptable back then. Like, you know, when women, they wasn't like during that time. I don't think they started working after what?
Yeah, you came in late, yo. No one's cool with sex assault or sex trafficking. You
nobody
came in
is.
late.
But that's the problem is that people see how. But that's what I said. See what I mean? You can't even have a mature discussion when people come in because their brain ain't even listening to what you're saying because you're not going along with the masses. You just trying to dissect some shit that you see and say, hey, everything ain't black and white. Like some shit is gray. You gotta dissect some shit. But some people so immature that it touches a soft topic, a soft spot. They go, oh, well, I don't want to hear it, and you block it. And it's not really helping the situation. You only damaging until
because their emotions in the
until your son or your uncle or your father get caught up in some shit. And because of an allegation, now you want motherfuckers to listen.
Now that's when y'all say this. She trapped him. She lied to him. She said that he was this, but
you support shit.
He picking up out the playground
right until that shit is at your front door. Now you want to have logic. Now you want to think. Now you want to be mature about the situation and try to handle it the right way.
It's the same thing with the street shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, yeah, shoot him up until your family gets shot. Do you want the whole neighborhood to turn somebody in, be on a witness stand, and all that stop stitch shit has gone out the window because the shit has hit your fucking doorstep? People hypocrites out here, man. They selective. Well, I could tell you about me and mine and my family. It would never been an R. Kelly come to you out your mind, boy.
Y'all bringing up old shit no longer have control over back then doesn't mean we should continue to. Nobody's saying
no one's saying that. We're saying that people are the hypocrites. You're
get on the joint.
Like, yeah, tell them get on. I just told them get on. Niggas are hypocrites by you go in that motherfucker and you say, oh, he this, he that, he this, right? But no one will sit there and tell their fucking uncle you're a fucking child molester, bro. And that motherfucker still sit there with them fucking shoes on and be cooking the hot dogs, cooking the fucking sauce. Yeah, right for the family, bro.
This is what I say, right? To Shannon, I'm gonna say this to you, right?
Okay.
Nobody is supporting what's going on. We just talking about people being hypocrites about what they say. And when I said that thing's supposed to be, dissect instead of just looking at it for face value. Now, if you decide to deal with a woman and an allegation of rape comes up, once you get that label, you're a man. Nobody's going to give a fuck about what the fuck you got to say. Mm-hmm. I've been dealing with the criminal justice system for 18 years. I know for a fact through what we found out through investigations that the fucking dude did not rape the person. But guess what? Motherfucker still went to jail. Mm-hmm. Still gonna go to jail because it's hard to have a stigma like that over your head because people do not want women being victims. We are very protective over women. But one thing that needs to happen about society is that we need to do thorough investigations before you start throwing the hammer and throwing the book at people off an investigation. We agree with you about women should not be victims of any type of sexual crime or anything at all. We all are in agreement with that. But the problem is that we talk about is when shit start happening to men and allegations, and it's clearly that shit ain't all the way right. Nobody wants to look at all the other shit that's going on that's helping the issue to occur. Those parents should have got charged.
Yep.
All
Facts.
the parents should have got charged.
That's what the fuck we saying.
And all his
The
homeboys.
parents, his
His manager,
homeboys, the
his
manager,
lawyers.
the fucking assistant. Shorty say, "Oh yeah, you know, he told me that he had an
It's not only
issue."
that, it's money laundering too.
A standard should have been set for young women in this R. Kelly case across the board for the country to not you at 14 and 15 and 16 should not be talking to grown ass men. That should have been something, a standard that should have got set across the board as a principle for young women not to do. But what do? No, they don't know no better. So what does that do to young women? I could continue to keep doing shit because I don't know no better. I know this man, but
Right.
he's something years old. I'm gonna go over his house anyway because if
But
anything goes wrong,
Look.
I'm not gonna suffer
But
the
listen, then you know what
consequences.
happens too? Even if you're a man, right? Because this happened to a homeboy of mine when he seen a young lady we know seen her daughter somewhere she was not supposed to be with grown people. He tells her mother, like, yo, I'm just looking out for you. I see your daughter around some men. Mind your fucking business. That's the response he got from the mother.
From the mother. But from
Mind
the
your
mother.
fucking business. Yeah, because you out here parading your daughter, and yes, she's a fucking scumbag slut.
They
That's
say
what she
they
is.
say he a
You know what I'm
celebrity.
saying? Who?
They say he's a celebrity. That's a different.
That's the
That's
only.
different.
That's the only reason why is it different.
That's only good.
If you really want to
Mm.
protect young women, you still have to teach. I taught my daughters you don't mess with older men. You
Fact, though.
conduct yourself a certain way. I raised my kids the same way my grandmother raised me. Older women, my grandmother and them
Little
were.
girls quick to
Listen,
grow up.
yes,
They want to grow
my
up.
Yeah,
my
they
grandmother,
wanna grow up
my
quick.
grandmother generation and the black people during my grandmother generation before them did not sugarcoat shit to their daughters and their children. That's why they didn't suffer a lot of shit the way kids suffer today. Because they gave you the real. They didn't lie to you and protect you all the way. They let you know that you're not supposed, as a woman, you're supposed to conduct yourself this way. You're not supposed to, don't be promiscuous or loose. That's what they had for them type of girls that was like that. They actually taught them standards to say, you're not supposed to be messing with a grown ass man like that. Now, some of them did. Some of them did because of the culture, but when the shift started changing, like my grandmother told my mother, you don't be messing with older men. When the law starts changing, you don't be messing with older men because you want to protect your daughter. But if you have your daughter going out there thinking I could be rebellious against my parents, do what I want to do, you're not helping the situation. Your child's supposed to be looking at an older man and going, "Yuck, that's disgusting."
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And
Hold on.
So we got somebody coming in.
No. I don't think people listen, yo, because hold up, you was condoning women messing with older. We don't condone that shit either. Women messing with older men. No, nobody condone that shit. No one. But that's the thing. And I want to say something to my man Manuel too, because that's not because he's a celebrity is not the reason why it's enabled. The reason why it's a celebrity is the reason why people are acting like the shit is disgusting. That's what's going on. The reason he's a celebrity is the reason why people think it's disgusting. Because you see that shit every day, and your friends, your homeboys, your mothers, your fathers, your aunts, your uncles. If we're gonna hold one person accountable because they're a celebrity, hold everybody that's not accountable. Like we gotta stop. Yeah, that's not a celebrity. Like we gotta stop doing that shit. Like this whole conversation, like
because everybody's sitting home, they so quick to point the finger because the masses are saying this is wrong, this is wrong. I'm saying it's wrong,
facts.
but I'm not jumping out the window like condemn this man on something that I know that's been going on for a long period of time. Like for me and my family, if my nieces, because I don't have daughters, would have been out here fucking with a grown ass man, everybody got to die.
Fact. And this is shit that I don't get. How you knocking on the door talking about let my daughter come out? Nah, bro.
I want to know if
Ain't no knocking on no
women-
fucking
if
door.
women from
Let
our
my daughter
generation
come out. That
if-
shit
if
corny.
women from our generation that's mothers and grandmothers now, like if they can be honest and say when they were those girls' ages, did they mess with men way older than them, or did they have a friend or a girlfriend that was messing with men older than them?
Man,
Let me tell you something. When
I just wanted to be like,
when
I just want to be honest about
start
it.
talking this shit, I got massive
Okay.
text messages.
Thank you. So you agree?
I got massive DMs.
He was targeted.
about women saying, E, you're right. You're right. But the thing is, you're saying, E, you're right behind closed doors. You're saying, E, you're right on my text message. You're saying, E, you're right in my DM. You're not coming out here.
Somebody on headline. You already know.
You know, who is,
So-
that's my sister.
She said somebody in fact though.
Yeah, that's my sister. But nobody has coming out and publicly said, like, yo, this is what happened. You telling me this shit behind closed doors in a DM or text message. No, make your voice loud and say, yo, I did this or my homegirls did this shit. If y'all want to throw stones at R. Kelly, then guess what? You better start lining up every fucking body you grew up with.
Because these young girls not dumb. These young girls that's out here messing with these older men not dumb. They looking at moms. They looking at the age of people mothers. They looking at the age of people fathers. Like looking at the fathers. They not dumb. They know when they parents. This is what happens with adults, with us as adults. When we younger, we kids, we be rebellious, don't listen to our parents, go out, fuck, do whatever it is under the sun that we want. And our parents trying to tell us what to do and guide us the right way, but we think we know everything. Then when we become parents and now we got kids that's going on, now you want to act all brand new.
Fact.
Like what your child was doing, you wasn't doing.
Like, yo,
So it's like it's okay for you to break the rules, but now you got to reap what you sow, and your child was doing.
and you
shit.
know, no,
That's the issue.
know what the fucked up thing about? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was 11 years old, guys. Shorty was way older than me, guys.
Mhm.
I don't know what the fuck was going on. None of that. But at the end, I was like, damn, this feel crazy good, right? But when you tell somebody older that's a man, fuck that, boy. You did that thing.
Then you
That
can
guy-
tell
you-
When I
should-
told people, you know what, earlier when we used to do the show,
Shorty,
even
niggas
when
is
I- even
niggas
when I
is
met
getting
y'all
raped
a little
out
over
here
10
by
years
women,
ago,
bro.
even when I met you a little over 10 years ago when you was with the other radio station and shit, and I
Shit
remember
real
the
out here.
psychiatrist on the show,
Yeah.
and then I was talking, and then she was just like, when we went to, she said, I'm gonna tell you something. When we went to break, she looked at me and said, you know you was molested, right?
Yeah.
Fact,
I
yo.
lost my virginity I was 13.
And the
to
lady
a
had a Jerry
30
curl and
to
it
a
fucked you
30
up,
to a
right?
30 to a 30.
That's the one he's talking about. Remember, she had the Jerry curl. He said now he can't.
Yeah.
He don't like the smell of Jerry curl
Right,
no
Yo,
more.
why is you
Because she
lying?
drip.
Yo,
You
yo.
did say that, my
Didn't
guy.
he say she had a Jerry curl?
You said she had a Jerry curl and she got the juice. You said that. You said that shit. You said that shit.
You going extra, yo.
But this is but that's the thing though. But you know the fuck you did say that though. But the fucked up thing about it is it's like, yo, R. Kelly is frowned upon. But as women out here today, our friends, our homies, our cousins, sisters, and all that shit, right? Calling themselves cougars, bro.
You see what my sister's saying? This is what I was saying earlier. Look, I'm over 40. A lot of girls in high school mess with grown drug dealers, had kids. That's what we see. This is what people don't understand, this cycle of how bad that shit was in high school. When you're 14, 15 years old, right? And a girl in your class
Facts.
that you got the biggest crush on,
Get
you can't even get with her because you know why? It's a grown man.
picking her up in a vigor.
Picking her up in a vigor.
Or the maximum, or the man with a maximum when they first got around.
MPVs, the
Ain't shit.
Infinity M30s,
Facts.
all this other shit. The 2-door Honda Accords, and you sitting there with your motherfucking bus tickets because this was when we had bus tickets,
Facts.
and you had to get on the bus. That shit.
And she ride past you and still wave and shit. Bitch, don't wave at me.
It made niggas hustle. and
Bitch,
sell
don't
drugs.
wave at me. I'm right gonna get a
See,
pack.
This is the cycle. This is how it starts. Like, and I'm sorry, women, y'all gotta know. Like, when it comes to men, y'all the sin of all evil. So that's.
They said picking her up in a legend.
Yo,
Your
because
sister got picked
we
up in a
do
legend.
shit to impress them.
Your sister got picked up in a legend.
What?
She's
Picking her up in a legend. She didn't get picked up in a legend. Don't play them games. But what I'm saying is, all jokes aside, what I'm saying
oh,
is,
jokes aside, it's all fun.
y'all have to understand the cycle that what happens with men. This is why we get led down the road to prison. Like, this is, we trying to fucking impress y'all. This is what happens. And nobody understands that.
No,
What
cuz.
you mean?
Y'all two niggas, man.
Man, whatever.
You
Man,
don't
whatever.
play so
Everybody-
many
everybody
games.
did some dumb shit.
This motherfucker act like he ain't go to Carver and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
No, not Carver. What's that shit?
With the Walbrook.
Walbrook.
You know what I'm saying? When
There was so many
they had a
sluts and
stage
whores up there. Yeah.
every year they had a
Somebody-
stage here.
And I stayed away.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to join in this conversation?
Anyway,
I
before
wanna
we
see
get out of
somebody- I wanna see
here,
somebody jump in here though.
but no,
Let's
it's
get
just
some of these comments. Off.
it's like yo, it's just so crazy how a cougar is laughed upon and praised, right? A woman could come out her mouth and be fucking 50, 60 years old and be like, I want nothing but an 18-year-old. And I'm not even gonna say her name, right? But it's a comedian out here that praises herself as being a cougar. Not saying that she does anything with him, but it's not saying that she does anything with him, right? But that's the thing. That's the thing though. That shit goes so far in the crowd with women. Like I went to one of our shows and the women in the audience was like, "Yup, if he's still in fucking high school, send him my way." Like shit like that. Like that shit. And
because you gotta understand that that's just something that you gotta deal with because it's I told you it's basically a bias. It's a bias. It's something that you gotta deal with. Like like we said, like we have biases that we benefit from. Women have biases that they benefit from. It's a double standard. It's a double standard for them. They able to do those things, but we're not, and vice versa. That's all it is.
Treese went to city, or she went to Maryville. Oh yeah. She said they waiting on the Alameda. It was because that's a fact.
Kyla, who's that? Kyla, what's weird, Kyla?
You whipped some ass behind your brother. Facts.
You gotta stop putting out business out.
You come over to Facebook, Unified Radio.
My sister,
yeah, she wilding. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she gotta fucking relax.
It's okay. Look, right, Jada Pinkett and August Alsina. Like the shit is so crazy. Even though some people were mad at mad at her, they were more so mad at August because he did it in Will's, you know what I mean? Like behind Will's back. Like that was savage as shit. But I'm just saying though, like it's only
I know, Flash. Yeah. I had to get that out.
Yeah, he said that shit. Stop, yo. But I'm just saying though, it's just crazy how like he's getting like they didn't give him his years or nothing yet, right?
Oh.
R. Kelly.
Nah, he don't get
sentenced
next year sometime.
Right, so now he got to wait a whole nother what?
I just checked his network. I just checked his network this morning. It was negative $2 million.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
The person that owns his publishing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The person that owns his publishing is out of here.
But that's what I'm saying though. He owns some of his publishing though. So that's why I'm confused on how his shit negative. But he had people bringing him money. That was his money. Remember the little shorty from Chicago? That wasn't her money, yo, to try to get him out of jail that time. That was his shit. He got bread. He was smart. Yeah, he was smarter than that. He knew the fuck he was doing. He was smarter than that. He's not asking nobody to send him no money. He ain't fucking casting over and them asking people to send him some bread for some noodles and shit.
Is in the comment section. Y'all want to read that?
You said who?
MC Lockdown.
I said
Dad. You talking about Andy?
Daz came out, said Jada was fucking Chris Kelly from Criss Cross when he was only 15. I mean, I said that earlier, but people bat eyes at it because she looked good back then.
I told you,
back then, she was good now.
I'm just saying, bitch.
But she's not gonna. You're not gonna see the media reach all the way back. How they did Cosby and R. Kelly to grab her for sleeping with a fucking 15-year-old.
Yo, they went so back in the Cosby shit. We didn't even have color TV yet.
Right. Yo, that's the fucking
we didn't have color TV, yo. Color TV wasn't even around.
Black and white. You had to turn the fucking knob, bro. If that bitch broke, you got the pliers.
And you had to hold the antenna.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Crystal Brown, y'all funny. That's them guys being funny. Big Daddy Kane used to do.
Fact, Big Daddy, yo.
Come on, man.
To my Brooklyn brothers, Big Daddy Kane was fucking a whole strip of Fulton. You heard me?
So we're gonna bypass Madonna.
Madonna definitely was fucking all the young rappers.
Listen. Let's just make this clear, okay? Only women are allowed to fuck young.
Now I'm gonna ask the people in this. I'm gonna ask people in the group. I'm gonna ask people in the group. Are women women the only people allowed to fuck
No,
young
you said
men.
No, but society showed you it's a yes.
Another black target. Facts. I mean,
I'm waiting for some of these comments to slide through.
yeah, thank you. But it's just at the end of the day, yo, like you can't. It's almost like you can't win for losing when you're a man, right? And when he went on there and said, "What more?
Industry away.
What more?"
And Andrea, we're going to throw a lot of industries away. We had to throw away. That
Oh,
means we
yeah.
can't wear no designer clothes because
Facts.
it's heavy in the fashion world. You know what I'm saying? We won't have no sports.
Somebody said
Woody Allen, fucking
Woody Allen.
right.
Yep.
Woody Allen.
He fucking
He
married
bought-
that young ass
he
Chinese
bought
checkers.
a daughter off of Amazon before Amazon was even invented.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
and he
then
brought-
married her.
And then he married the Chinese
But
checkers.
listen, but again, look what I tell you is that it's normal in
For
other
the other
cultures-
races,
in other
right?
Cultures, they don't put up a big fight the way that we do. When the fucking cancel culture come in
I'm not canceling his
no,
music,
what I'm
cuz.
saying is that when the cancel culture comes
I
in,
don't give a fuck what
they
he
had
did.
to take down some white men because they were coming at black men heavy, and they couldn't make it look like, oh, they only fucking with black celebrities. They had to take down some people to
That's
show that
crazy,
it's not biased.
I ain't fucking with nobody young. If this y'all first time or y'all just
Anthony
Here's my question.
Singh says
So
absolutely.
So
me, I don't want
So
you.
here's my question. So at what age, and this is for y'all, at what age is it acceptable for a female to date an older man?
Yeah, what age?
At what age?
What age do y'all
you
think is
that it's
acceptable?
okay where a woman?
How old are we
They
talking
say,
about?
listen, because they say 16 by law. I think that's too young.
It is
I
too
think
young.
16 is
I
too
beat
young.
the shit out of nigga come to my door with
I
my
think
daughter.
16 is way too young, but a 16-year-old here in the state of Maryland can mess with a man 60-something years old, and it's legal.
Mhm.
And it's legal. So I think 16 is way too young. So I was asking
Yo,
people,
I
what
just-
age do they think that?
That-
it should
Hey,
be?
look, hold on, cause. All right, so look, right.
Is it 18?
No, they ain't say nothing yet.
I don't
So
think
it went
it's
back to canceling his music and shit, right? They started talking about that, right? So then
O'Shea said the 30s.
Nah, that's too old.
that's too
Well, then
old.
that means that
Your
that means that
biological
women
clock is
can't
ticking.
start stripping until they 30. They can't be 18 and join the strip club. You got to start stripping when you're
Fact.
30.
Let's say
Because men come to strip clubs and the girls in there be 18. And
they said they're gonna
Mhm.
cancel him for you. They're gonna take down all his music.
You can't take that on.
They're not gonna one.
I still got CDs.
One, this the thing. I have all the CDs. One, a streaming service already tried taking down someone's music and realized, damn, they were losing money. They're not going to take down R. Kelly music for the simple fact people still going to listen to that
When you
shit.
graduate, you grown.
But some people get skipped and graduate at 14 and 15.
Jerry Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin. That's crazy.
No, this is
And you know what? And then that's probably why his dumbass had that little disease and shit. And then they started doing them little charities for him, right?
man. But this is the thing. I don't even think that we can actually pick an actual age. We just need more accountability. I just know my family, y'all. I'm just thinking about the times when my nieces were 15, 16. If I would have seen a grown ass man come knock on the door and say, "Yo, I'm here for your niece." You here for who? You first I'm gonna ask, is you here for my sister? And then you still look too old to be here for my sister. You here for my niece?
Nigga will get dragged.
You
Yeah.
ever seen Armageddon?
Yes, sir.
The whole block gotta die. The neighbor on the fucking right, the neighbor on the left, everybody gotta die.
Yeah, all right. Y'all blowing me. He is a musical genius. Y'all blowing me the fuck out of here because how you gonna stop listening to his music because of some shit? And yes, because when I listen to that shit, I'm thinking of my lady, my nigga. I'm not thinking about
Well,
who
some
you
songs
thinking.
Some songs I won't listen to, like "Seems Like You Ready."
That's my shit.
I can't listen to that shit.
Hey, yo,
shit.
I don't.
No, I said
Why
me.
not?
I can't.
Why not?
listen to that song.
Yo,
They seem like
this-
you ready when I'm
yo.
about to jerk off.
No, because
Yeah, I said. Like the
Yo,
candles and shit.
at the end of the day, right?
Sing it to my own dick.
If one of the see, this is where you fucked up at, my nigga. The victims wouldn't be related to me because I would have been kicked in the door. Shit would have got
Oh, God.
nasty. I would have been in Chicago because I got a couple of niggas up there. We would have slid, cuz.
Let me it's a fact though. Like you know who to play with.
Hey, and then on top of that, I'm not sending my fucking daughter up there to do anything with fucking R. Kelly. And this is where I'm fucked up at, right? Because all these niggas in here lying. Myrtle Beach, the year that fucking tape came out, the whole fucking Myrtle Beach for Bike Week was playing that shit in their fucking cars, bro. That had TVs on it.
Freaknik, you mean
Freaknik? No, fuck that. Bikers Week too.
Mm.
Nigga, I was there. I was in South Carolina, bro. Myrtle Beach. Fucking when they had all that shit down there. People was playing that shit in the car. I was in the car when yo put that bitch on, cuz. And people was running up, hopping on the side of the whip. Like, yo, like, let me watch that shit. They watch that shit because, you know, they just ride up and down the block. Ride up and down the strip. Yo, motherfuckers was sitting on that like that, bro.
Now, listen, he knew who to manipulate. Now, here's my thing. Here's my thing. I don't know what motherfuckers keep saying this for. When I was fucking, just like fucking Dave Chappelle
The victim
said,
don't mean shit when your family send them there.
13 and 15 years old, you knew what the fuck you was doing. I don't understand. When I was 13 and 15 years old, I knew what the fuck I was doing. I'm not going to tell you all the shit I was doing because of my profession, but I'm just saying, I knew what the fuck I was doing.
Yo. You know what's fucked up.
So to try to act like at 15 you not aware of doing grown up shit,
yo,
like that's fucking impossible.
Most of you motherfuckers on here saying that y'all are canceling him after he got acquitted of the first charges, was still listening to his shit because you motherfuckers. Hold up, y'all motherfuckers was running around. He made after the convictions, he made Nick Cannon seem cool for a second. Gigolo getting lots of dough. Everybody was rapping that shit in his Nick Cannon corny ass. You know what I'm saying? He made B2K fucking not fizzle down when they was fizzling out. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't say that you was not doing this shit when you was in the club dancing to him with a bitch in front of you like this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are fucking lying. You didn't stop listening to this shit. He just stopped being played in the club. And then you could go to certain clubs that's a lounge and that's real mellow and still hear his fucking music. What are we talking about?
But that's what I think. So you're gonna stop playing this music, or you're gonna stop playing all the artist music that he made too.
Bro, niggas be lying, bro.
He's a producer on a lot of people,
right?
A lot of songs you like.
So let's if we're
he's
gonna
a producer on a lot.
He wrote a lot of songs. Yo, Aaliyah, I don't want to hear another fucking Aaliyah song come out your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear. What's that shit? The letter, none of that shit, none of that, because he wrote all that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I really never liked Shorty, so that's even make it better for me.
Hold on, that's what I said. Just keep out for a second.
Yo,
because I know this nigga done wrote a song. Didn't even do a song.
You don't need his music to catch a vibe, but for me, Kelly is my guy. I'm not. No, you know how many people we should stop listening to? Like, you know how many people we should stop listening to?
Somebody requesting me.
Come on, bro. If we gonna stop listening to people, we might as well just stop listening to every fucking body. Just stop listening, period. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of motherfuckers out here doing behind the door shit that, yo, some of you motherfuckers are still loving Tiger. Mm. And he was fucking that young chick, put a baby in her, and all that shit.
They just forget that Shorty is a billionaire.
Yeah, because she's a billionaire, no one gives a fuck. Come on, bro. Select the fucking canceling.
Man, we trying to get a few more. I can't even get it out. Few y'all in here before we get up out of here.
Hey, that's the thing, though.
Don't play Aaliyah's age ain't nothing but a number no more.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
I mean, that was a direct hit.
Yeah, that was
what he was letting y'all know about.
Hey, look, this the shit, though. I really don't listen to her, so I don't give a fuck about her shit. So, but I'm gonna still listen to R. Kelly. I'm not turning his music down because y'all saying some shit. Your homeboy that you listen to that rap, he fucking somebody's little sister right now, and y'all still fucking love him.
Come on, y'all. We up out of here in about 5 minutes. So
y'all still love him.
Y'all better come on.
Yeah, Tiger. People still fuck with Tiger.
But Fortunate by Maxwell. Don't play that song. Kelly produced that too.
I mean, he got a lot, yo. Like you can sit there. I mean, he got
I
music
can't-
for
Let's
since
just say
the
I can't
early
know
'90s, bro.
everything that people do behind closed doors, but when I am educated, they can be canceled. I mean,
Don't
you
watch the NFL then. 'Cause
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger still playing for the
Ben
Steelers.
Roethlisberger still playing for the Steelers.
I don't want to by Tony Braxton. Don't play that shit.
Drink that damn drop of water. Yeah, I am. Hey, look, I've been babysitting.
Y'all
this
got
shit.
anything else that y'all want to hit the people with before we get up out of here? Yo?
No, yo.
For the most part, I'm just done. I just tired of people just being hypocrites. Like any topic that come across the board that we talk about, and we always dissect it in real life first to see if people. I'm the type of person, and all of us like live by principles. Don't say that it's okay for you or somebody else, and then switch around and say it's not okay for somebody else. Like if you're gonna stand on something, then stand on principle. Stop being part of the bandwagon, and just because everybody says this is wrong and I'm doing this, you instead of you putting your own thought and really processing life in real life situations, if you're not willing to do that, you just need to just shut your mouth.
Go ahead, Conway.
For me, I'm bumping R. Kelly tonight because was my
Yeah.
girl birthday yesterday. Yay! But I'm just saying though, like at the end of the day, right?
Yo, Life by Casey and Joe.
Yeah, yo, right.
It's a
Live.
lot. It's a lot. Yo,
Live.
but check this out before we get out of here, man. Like, look, this conversation was real tonight. We don't usually go live with Imperfect Sense podcast.
I love y'all too because y'all showed a lot of fucking love tonight.
Y'all
That's
showed a lot of love
crazy.
on the live. You
I
know,
love y'all
we had
tonight.
difficulties earlier, but we had, you know what I mean? It was definitely a raw conversation. But I need y'all to go to www.unifiedradio.tv. You know what
We
I'm
still
saying?
listen to Michael
All
Jackson.
shows, you can really hear all our podcasts on Spotify, SoundCloud, anywhere that streams podcasts, Apple, you can find Imperfect Sense. Like I said, we don't usually go live, you know what I'm saying, but we had to because there was a lot of hypocrites that pissed me off with this whole verdict and shit. Even though I'm not condoning R. Kelly, but it's a lot of R. Kellys in your fucking house, man.
Facts.
A lot of them. But please follow us on Unified Radio on Instagram. Please do that and go to unifiedradio.tv.
And also, just want to plug this last thing. Go on Unified Radio. My show, Sip and Confess, coming out is going to be epic when you hear.
Y'all doing plugs and shit?
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me
saying,
plug my shit, yo.
When you hear the Sip and Confess going to be dealing with a lot of men, black men that got their shit together, and men that's married, and actually men that's looking for a potential wife. You're going to get their point of view on, you know, why they still single and what they are looking for in a wife. This ain't no women bashing. There's gonna be some real grown up shit.
Yeah, man. Fuck that, yo.
No women bashing.
You know Conway, man. I do. You know Conway, man. I do all this big shit, man. I'm playing R. Kelly for the first fucking bring back Where Were You When, and I want to hear you motherfuckers lie to me. You already know. I love y'all though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all showed the fuck out though. We might have to do this shit again. Niggas, like y'all showed out, yo. I fucking love y'all though. Real shit.
Peace.